Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's away we go then.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic. Once he comes inside, anything is possible.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
So what can they make of this? Best. And here's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Mateus. Great ball, and he's in here. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So, we're seeing some conservatism here.
That's been cut out, well played. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's goal side. Oh, tries a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Rummenigge clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's there to clear it. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Hazard.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Plays a sharp little ball here. Chance! Oh, they could break here. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Botafogo are looking to break at pace. And the shot's on here. Goes for a shot! Goal! Botafogo! And Botafogo are in front. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Botafogo have taken the lead.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
That's really well manoeuvred. Can he get it through? Mateus.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's Hazard. Hazard on a strong run here. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Well read, and the danger is averted. Stam clears without hesitation. Thuram is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Rummenigge, he's picked his way through. He's in a great position here. Lahm. Seedorf. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable. And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
No, he wasn't going to be fooled.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Yeah, plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Little pass back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Somewhat off target. Now it's Hullet. Ibrahimovic. And this is Ibrahimovic. Delivers the towering header. Well taken goal. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a...
And that brings the first half to a close.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Botafogo are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And here is the first touch of the second half. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi. He's dribbled past his man here. Now it's Hullet. And it's Hullet. Maldini. Threads one in. Rummenigge. Mateus. Hazard. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Great vision. Good ball, good take. Great ball if he can get there. He's free, he has got space.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Mateus. Best. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he decides to cross it. And that is expertly dealt with. Ibrahimovic. Stam gets over and intercepts. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Botafogo with this handy-looking 2-0 lead. They are looking comfortable. Rummenigge. Hazard. And it's a corner.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Le numéro 9, le numéro 8, le numéro 10, Messi.
And he's heaved it
Le
away.
numéro 17, Neymar. le numéro 19, le numéro 20,
And here's
le numéro
Hullet.
22, le numéro 14.
And he's quick to get rid. And here's Cruyff. He's cut it out. Thuram gets it away. Yaya Toure. Look at the space here. Botafogo perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
It's a searching pass. Czech breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because...
He's had a shot! He's got away with one there.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Hullet. Now this decent chance! It's a goal! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Changement en cours.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Just one. Big chance! Oh, how's that for a goal? He's got himself an absolute peach. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Chance, surely! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Pelé. Oh, shooting chance! And that's a good finish. Back to within one. Interesting. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
That pass isn't the best. Quality ball.
Paris Saint-Germain really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And he welcomes it in. That's an excellent interception. And the shot! And no mistake! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Botafogo now in a position far more desirable.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Quick look, thought about cutting inside. Cruyff. And it's Hullet.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So, third corner of the game. Botafogo are looking to go forward now.
additionnel, 5 minutes.
And that's a danger. And the shot! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. And this is Adriano. There's the shot! And that's in! They're back within reach! And that will be it. Botafogo are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving.